What happens if I forget to confess a sin during confession? What happens? Do you automatically go to jail? Do you automatically have another sin on your conscience? This goes to Sacramental Theology 101. It's not magic. It's relationship. That we have a living relationship with Jesus Christ. St. Faustina, in her diary, talking all about the divine mercy, she was always very consistent about talking about when we go into the confessional, we are going into the tribunal of mercy. Confession isn't an audit where God is waiting for you to list off everything in the book. Yes, if we remember sins, we need to confess them. We can't hide anything. But forgetting something, it's different. It's not in our control. When we remember, absolutely, the next time we go to confession, we can confess that sin. And the Lord, of course, He has mercy on us because we're entering into the tribunal of mercy. We're entering into relationship. Imagine being a person who hasn't been to confession for 20 years. Imagine if Jesus was an auditor. He is ready and waiting for you to say every single sin that you ever committed in your life. If it's a true relationship with Jesus, is He concerned with perfection or is He concerned with your heart? That's why a lot of people, when they go to confession after 20 plus years, they're usually confessing in themes. Yeah, Father, in these 20 years, I fell a lot when it came to pornography. I fell a lot when it came to lying to my spouse. There were so many Sundays where I didn't go to Mass. Jesus is not concerned with perfection. He's concerned with your heart and your healing. In the Gospel of John, Jesus asked Peter, hey, do you love me? He doesn't do an examination with Peter where he's asking him, okay, how exactly did you deny me? What words did you exactly say? Jesus, again, he's more concerned about, okay, do you love me? And Peter responds, yeah, like Jesus, you know everything. You know that I love you. I think this is just encouragement for those who have not been to confession in 20 plus years. If there's a scrupulosity or you're afraid to confess because you're afraid you've forgotten something, if Jesus wants you to remember, you'll remember at some point, and then you can bring it up to confession. But now, it's not an audit. Jesus is not auditing you. He's bringing you back into relationship through the tribunal of mercy. This is such great news for us. It's the sacraments, confession. It's not magic. It's relationship. God is just so good, and He knows exactly how to get to our hearts. If you haven't been in confession in a while, just let the priest know, or even shoot the priest an email beforehand saying, Father, it's been 20 plus years. Can we just sit down and do a general confession? It would be really helpful for me. There's nothing that brings more joy to a priest than hearing that. Withholding something from confession or intentionally not saying something, it's a whole different story. And yeah, you might go to jail. I'm praying for you. Love you. This is Spirit Juice. Peace. You know those questions that are tricky questions about the faith that really stir the pot? I want those. Send it to askapriest@spiritjuice.org and you might be featured on the next episode. Spirit Juice got answers. Peace.